Hi, please don't forget to subscribe to my YouTube channel for more valuable content like this. And please don't forget to support me on PayPal to keep me providing more valuable content like this and motivating me to create more content like this. The link is at the description below, and I would appreciate your support. So let's get started. Let's run it. Welcome to Personality Quiz Test to know if you are below 30 years old and above. Enter any key to get started. Let's enter any key. Do you have a job? I'll say no. Enter 1 for yes. Enter 2 for no. I enter 2, no. Are you done with college? I enter 1, yes. Do you own a house? No. Do you have kids? No. How old are your kids? None. I have no kids. Then how much do you earn annually? Below $50,000. Yeah. Have you retired? I'll say no. Do you have a grandchild? I said no. Do you have a real estate? I said no. Do you have a car? No. The result now it has shown it says the result is out. You have 10% of chance of being above 30 years old. That means I have just only 10% chance, little chance of being above 30 years old. Just a personality quiz test that I just fought. Doesn't mean that if you create the such quiz like this is it means that you are disabled. It's just something like fun. So if you have a chance of being above 30 years old and you have 90% chance of being below 30 years old. So definitely I am below 30 years old. So that is what we are going to be working. Please, if you are new to this channel, don't forget to subscribe to this channel. And also please don't forget to support me on PayPal to keep providing more valuable content like this and motivating me to create content like this. So the link is in the description below. So I would appreciate your support if you can donate or support me through my PayPal. The link is at the description below. So let's get started. So let me clear all of this up. First of all, we are going to let's really do this fast. So write y true, y true. Yeah, y true. First of all, that's what we are going to write. So we are going to start now with we are going to be creating some variables. Question to be answered. That is the number of questions. Variable, variable. It will be equal to 0. That means the number of questions we are going to ask, the number of questions that we created. So above 30 variable equal to 0. That means this variable means that this variable is to check if we are above 30 years old and below 30 variable equal to 0. So this is what this will check if the variable is below 30. if we score below 30, it will check that's what I meant actually. So here's what you're going to write. So print, then input, then we write welcome, print, then input, then bracket, close bracket, then we write welcome to personality quiz test to know if you are 30 and above. Enter any key to get started. So this is the first thing it will display. That's what you are writing the code for. So the question one, that's the first question. Then we write input bracket. Do you the first question is, do you have a job? A job, that means it's going to ask us if you have a job. Then it will say enter any key, enter enter one for yes and two for no. So here is what we are going to do that is very interesting. So we say if question one is equal to, and that means if we enter one, which is for yes, that's what we are asking. We are doing here. We are writing here. So if question one if we impute the value number one, here's what we are going to tell Python to do. So we write above 30 variable will be equal to above 30 variable plus 1. So here's what we are going to do now. If we enter 1, which do you have a job? If we enter yes, there will be a higher chance that if you have a job, that we are going to that you are above 30 years old. So you score 1 point for that. And so also we are going to write question to be answered variable equal to plus 1 2. Question to be plus 1. That means 1 point. That means we've answered the question. That question to be answered variable. That means we have successfully answered one question. So also the same thing goes for, so if we input if we write then that question one, if question one is equal to if question one is equal to 2, that means if we impute 2 as a value, we are going to tell Python to below 30 variable will be equal to below 30 variable plus 1. That means if we say that do you have a job, if we say no, that means you have a chance of being below 30 and you score below 30 variable points for that. That means your point will be plus 1 for below 30, and that above 30 variable will be equal. So we'll write question to be answered variable also you've answered the question, it will give you um question to be answered variable plus 1. So that's what we are going to do. That's what we are doing here. So number number question number 2. We are going to do question number 2. Then to shorten time and to shorten things, let me just copy and paste here. Question 2. We write question 2. We'll change it to question 2. Then we write, are you? The second question is, are you done with college? Are you done with college? So enter 1 for yes and enter 2 for no. So the same thing will also apply to this, to question number 2. So we are going to paste it and just change some stuff here. So the same thing, if question number 2 is equal to 1, then yes, above 30 variable will be equal to plus 1, and question to be answered variable equal to 2 plus 1. Else, if you do the same thing to question number 2, if you put 2, that means you have a chance of being below 30 if you say you are not done with college or something like that. So you'll be given question to be answered point plus 1. So let's do the same thing for question number 3. We are going to copy and paste. Copy and paste. Well, let me shift this backward. Question number 3. We just change the question number 3. Let's say, are you done with are you married? Let's say, are you married? Are you married? So enter 1 for yes and 2 for no. So question 3, if question 3, we just change it. If we put 1, that means you have a chance for being above 30, and your variable the same thing, just the same repetition. So you just copy and but what we are doing is just copy and paste here. So question number 4. Question number 4. Question number 4. Yes. Then question number 4. Question number 2. Wait, the question number 1. Are you done with college? Are you married? Question number 3. Okay, question number 4. Yeah, we are going to write, are you question number 4 will be, do you own a house? Do you own a house? Do you own a house? Enter 1 for yes and 2 for no. So the same thing too. The same thing, we are just going to change this for time purpose, to save time. So question number 5. Question number 5. Question number 5. Let's ask this question. Do you have kids? Do you have have kids? Enter one for yes and two for no. So we'll just change this to question five and also to question five. If you impute one, you have chance of being above 30 years if you have kids. And if you choose below 30, you have lesser chance of being above 30. So question number six, two. We just do this. We just write question number six. What are we going to ask for question number six? Question number six will be choose how old are your kids. Choose how old are your kids. Enter one for above 10 years, and two for below 10 years. So that means if we impute one, then or none, above below 10 years or none. If we put one, you have a chance of being above 30 years old, and also that's and also for the other, if you choose um no, you have a chance for being below 30. So question number seven, let's go for question number seven. And question number seven, let's see what we are going to ask for question number seven. Have you retired? Let's write that. Have you retired? Enter one for yes, for yes, and two for no, for no. So question seven, the same thing will be applicable for question seven. So for question eight, two. For question eight, let's see what we are going to ask in question eight. Question eight, do you have a grandchild? Do you have a grandchild? Do you have a grandchild? The same thing goes for this. You change the variable from question 7 to question 8. Then question 9 and the question 9, you do the same thing. Question 9, you're going to ask, do you have real estate? Do you have real estate? Enter one for yes and two for no. Question 9. Question 9. Then finally for question 10. For question 10, do you have a car? Let's write that. Question 10. Do you have a car? Do you have a car? Enter 1 for yes and 2 for no. Then question 10. Then question 10. We just change it. So finally, I want you to pay very close attention at this at this 10 side here. After we've answered everything, here's what you are going to do now. Please pay attention. So now we are going to write now if question to be answered variable is greater than 9. As you can see, when we are asking the question and the person is answering, the question variable keep increasing. At the default level it's 0. When we answer any question, we get +1 for question answered variable. So we want to check if we answered up to 10 good questions. So it's above, if we want to know if it's above 9, that is equal to 10. If the question that I answered is above 9, so here's what we are going to do. We are going to tell Python to display something for us, which is very important. We are going to say the result is out. Then the result is out. Then we are going to say print you have. Just pay attention very well here. So we write comma above. Here's what we are going to do to calculate the percentage of to calculate the percentage of your score. To calculate the percentage, here's what you are going to do. So the above, as we keep answering all of these questions, whichever we choose, whether we impute 1 or 2, it is going to be giving. We are going to be is going to be giving us certain points that is going to be giving us some certain points if we choose 1 or 2. So after it gives us certain point and we finally answer the question, we are going to make sure we calculate the above 30 variable, the percentage of chances of me being above 30 and the percentage of chances of me being below 30 years old. So here's what we are going to write. I'm going to write above 30 variable divide by 10 question. That means we divide it by the number of questions we answered. Then we multiply it by 100. Then we write comma. So that means we answered 10 questions. Whatever we score here, whatever point we score at this above 30 variable, we are going to divide it by 10 and multiply it by 100. So which will give us our percentage. Then we now come and write comma. When we write comma here, we now write percentage. You will see how wonderful it looks like here of chance of being above 30 years old. And then the same thing we are going to do for the below 30 variable. We'll just copy and paste this for time, to save time. We are going to change this to below 30 variable, and that means we have the chance of whatever percentage of chance of being above 30 and whatever percentage of chance of being below 30 years. Let's put comma here, of being below 30 years old. So we are already done. So we are going to write one simple thing. We just write input, press any key to start again. So that's all. So let's run this program and see if that will work for us. Okay. Welcome to personality quiz test to know if you're above 30, whatever. Enter any key to get started. Do you have a job? I'll say yes. Are you done with college? Yes. Are you married? No. Do you own a house? No. Do you have kids? No. Choose how old are your kids? I say none. Are you retired? No. Yeah, no. Do you have a grandchild? No. Do you have real estate? No. Do you have a car? No. Your result is out. Look at now. You have 20 chance of being above 30 years, and you have 20% chance of being above 30 years old, and 80% chance of being below 30 years old. So it says press any key to start again. So it keep repeating itself. So that's how to make a simple personality quiz test with Python. So I hope you like this video and enjoyed it. And please, if you like this video, please don't forget to hit um the like button. And if you are new, please don't forget to subscribe to this channel. And please don't forget to support me on PayPal so I can keep providing more value for you. The link is in the description below. Thanks for watching and see you next time.